It's me. I'm so sorry. I'm winning the show. Winning the show. Winning the show. Winning the show.
Alrighty, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today is a joyous occasion, okay? And you might be wondering why exactly it's a joyous occasion, right? Well, I'll tell you why, okay? Because we are actually going to be talking about the older millennial. This guy has been on my radar for quite some time, but usually I don't really make videos on like these TikTok dudes, not because I don't think they're like worth my time or anything, literally because the TikTok platform is so shit, and these guys upload so many videos that it's impossible to find certain videos that they upload and stuff. So, but anyways, the older millennial is now in the spotlight for something incredible. But before we get into that, let's see what type of content this fart smeller makes. All right, let's get right into it.
Is this a serious question? Do you think liberals aren't capitalist? Yeah, I think they're not capitalist because that's what they say.
What a incredible claim. Most liberals aren't capitalists, apparently. Alright, you know what? Let's see what he uses to cite that claim. I sure hope it's nothing fucking stupid.
Like, are you not on the side of TikTok
What a fucking joke, bro.
where liberals are yelling about how they want socialism? Have you not seen the mayoral race in New York City? Have you not seen the call for massive new social programs?
I'm sorry, did I miss something? I must have fucking skipped the fucking communist updates on my liberal software, apparently. In what world does wanting to have a social safety net or wanting to have social programs to make it so that, you know, I don't know, homeless people aren't fucking dying on the streets? You know that people could not want homeless people to die on the street and still be capitalist, right? I remember in a video, I'm not sure which one, but I talked about like the fucking idiots, the fucking idiots on Twitter or whatever. And I once said that these like super conservative people probably think that liberals were communists. And this guy is genuinely making that point. Holy shit, what a fucking idiot.
Do you not know who Bernie Sanders is?
Does this Nimrod know that Bernie Sanders himself doesn't even identify as a fucking liberal? He identifies as a democratic socialist. This is like having a conversation with a fucking Republican and then automatically assuming that all of his views lean conservative. Like, it makes no fucking sense. You'd have to be a dense fucking idiot to think any of that was true.
Or Zohran Mamdani? Bro, I am dead serious about this. If you think that liberals aren't anti-capitalist, I think we need to upgrade your internet, because you're obviously not getting any of their TikToks or their YouTubes.
Unc, put the fucking phone down, man.
And you're definitely not reading the Wall Street Journal, Rolling Stone. You're definitely not watching CNN or MSNBC or any of the channels these people go on. Because, yeah, dude, they are anti-capitalist as fuck. Like, dude, they are about to elect a declared socialist as the mayor of the largest city in the country. And you're asking me whether or not liberals are capitalist. Okay.
Ah, yes, because every single person that you elect to do something as president or mayor, or whatever the fuck, you have to agree with every single one of their policies. Wow, I didn't know that, guys. Incredible. So that was that entire TikTok. Obviously, we've learned that he's not too much of a smart fella and more of a fart smeller, like I said at the start. But we have one more TikTok before we get into how he became PP Pants Boy. All right, let's see what he has to say about Alligator Alcatraz.
Do y'all understand that not a single person has to stay at Alligator Alcatraz?
Wait, so they can all just walk free and like just leave and just go back to their families that ICE ripped them away from? Really? They could just do that, dude? What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Like, you get that every one of them chose to be there, because every single prisoner that is brought to Alligator Alcatraz is first offered a flight to their home country at no cost. Like, that's what happens when you're caught by ICE.
Oh, that's the angle that he's going with. That makes much more sense. So, first of all, no, they don't actually offer every single person that they take a ride home to their country. That is very situational. Also, this line of logic makes absolutely no sense. So let's put you in their shoes for a second, which I know it's really hard for you to empathize with other people that aren't yourself or probably just aren't white. But let's say you're fleeing from a war-torn country where your country has actively decided to go after you for being gay or doing whatever the fuck, right? Do you genuinely think that these people would want to return to their countries after actively fleeing from them? They're deciding to stay at a prison surrounded by alligators compared to living in their homeland. So you state that entire statement and it doesn't click in your tiny brain for 1 millisecond that, maybe it's so bad over there that they would rather stay in a prison surrounded by alligators than be hung for being gay. Wow. Incredible. And obviously it's not just the gay stuff, but a lot of people are coming over because they're being persecuted for whatever. So, I mean, it's just, it honestly doesn't take much, right? It doesn't take much of your brain to realize, maybe they actually don't have much of a choice.
And you take an alligator Alcatraz. The first thing they do is they say, you don't have to spend a fucking day here. If you'd like, right now, we can take you to the airport and put you on a plane to your home country.
Wrong.
Every single one of them gets that offer. So anybody who is staying at Alligator Alcatraz chose to be there. And also, let me give you some info as somebody who recently spent about a week and a half in jail. The conditions at Alligator Alcatraz, like the bed setup and the bathrooms and especially the food, way fucking better than county jail. Fucking light years better than county jail.
How the fuck would he know this? Like, what? Is he like secretly an immigrant and he's actually a psyop for the right side to make them look as bad as possible? I am very convinced that that's like unironically what it is.
Especially the food, because fuck, food in jail sucks. So yeah, stop fucking complaining. Those people chose to be there. They could have got on a plane that very same day. They never had to be there. And the conditions they're enjoying being there are a lot fucking better than county. So if you're just gonna complain on their behalf, hush.
Alright, well, that was that video, I guess. But, you know what? It's time for the actual meat and potatoes, the thing that you've all been waiting for. It's time to watch this guy's house get fucking kicked in by the police, him get tased, and then him piss himself, which, you know what? That part isn't even, like, crazy, right? People piss themselves all the time when they get fucking tased. But the funniest part to me is that this guy is such an insane bootlicker that he couldn't dare have a drop of his piss, even in his, it seems like inebriated state. He wouldn't dare let a drop of his piss soil the officer's shoes, right? He had to warn them, "Officer, I'm sorry, I'm pissing myself. Officer, I'm sorry." All right, I can't mock the dude until we get into the video, so I'm actually gonna let it play. All right, let me not get ahead of myself.
He's back here.
I'm here. Jesus. I'm here.
Yep, turn around.
Okay. I'm on.
Lay on your belly.
I'm peeing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
It's all good. I'm
Put
peeing.
your hand in your back.
They're there. I'm peeing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm peeing. I'm peeing. I can't stop peeing.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. I'm wetting myself.
You're good.
Okay. Ooh. I'm so peeing.
Why don't you stop, bud? You guys in the door in the
I got
house.
scared. I'm sorry.
You got scared from the
Yeah, I
police?
got scared. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, it's my fault, not you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I think that video speaks for itself. I would love to sit here and tell you that I have all the context of everything that happened, but unfortunately, I cannot find the body cam footage for the life of me, and absolutely nobody is talking about this for some reason. But I do think it's incredibly funny. Like, literally, a couple days prior, he made this TikTok on this black guy who was sitting in his car, and I'm pretty sure he was, like, resisting arrest somehow, but it still didn't excuse what happened to him. He was sitting in his car and a cop broke down his window and like legit right hooked him in the face as he was like sitting in his car like with his phone up. Absolutely incredible. And he was saying, don't resist, just don't resist. And then a couple of days later, it turns out, you know, maybe the older millennial probably shouldn't have been resisting. You know what I mean? I don't know, because apparently it's just so easy that, you know, you just don't resist and bad things won't happen to you. Don't resist and bad things won't happen to you. But yeah, I kind of just want to talk about the older millennial because he's been on my radar for a while and I haven't really had a good chance to talk about him. But hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. That helps a lot. And subscribe if you're peeing yourself currently. Okay, see ya.